They once put a tag on their hair as a joke, and as he stepped down, it pierced their skin and let out a yell before laughing at the prank. But a few days later, it started to feel sick. And what they didn't know that the tag actually had bacteria on it, which entered stream through the wound, and the infection quickly spread, causing blood poisoning. Doctors did think they could, but fortunately, he didn't make it, and she killed instantly. He would leap into the air, let out a whistle, and finish with a perfectly timed fart right in front of the king. It was part of the carefully rehearsed performance, and the king loved it. He would put his hand for the in his court, and in return, he was given land, a house, and money. But when he performed this act for the new king, he didn't realize farting was funny and lost his status as land. The tiny skeleton of a baby was discovered between the corpse's legs, as he had given birth in the coffin. Now, for centuries, people thought it was a sign of witchcraft that the woman had returned from the dead to deliver the baby. But this could happen when gases built up inside the pregnant body as it started to rot, creating enough pressure to push the baby out of the womb, knowing as a coffin birth. The elevator jolted violently as she decided to went for a cigarette break. But when she stepped down, the building door was crammed with people trying to leave. Suddenly, she noticed flaming papers raining outside as people ran for the cover, and smoke and fire streamed out of the tower across the street where the plane had hit it. There came a second explosion, which struck her own building with a massive explosion. And decided to get out of the door, barely escaping as the tower collapsed, meaning the cigarette actually saved her life. The helicopter dropped the warp, wobbling as it hovered. See, the pilot was married to a convicted bank robber, desperate to have him back. So he spent 4 months learning the basics and taking to the sky to learn. Meanwhile, her husband convinced the guards to let him exercise on the rooftop. And as soon as he appeared, he pulled out the fake gun and climbed aboard. A couple escaped, but after just 4 months they were caught, and this time they were both sent to prison.